Materials, you may quietly sit down. Wait, I would like her to get her materials before you come in.
Do we need a calculator?
If you would like a calculator, you can grab it. You can put that down right there.
But this...
Would you like the wobble stool or a regular chair?
The wobble stool's fine.
Okay, great. Hello. I do not know. Thank you. Okay. Okay, if you can get your homework out and put it on your desk next to you, I'm going to come around and check it.
I forgot it.
Okay.
I don't get 17.
Okay, let's look at it together. Wait, hold on.
And have a multiple stations.
Is this your homework?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have a multiplication chart in here. It got twisty smashed.
Would you like another one? Okay. Where is Callie?
She was in the lab.
There you go. Which one? No. Do you know why you wouldn't reduce it?
Why?
Because it's reduced right here. You're finding an equivalent fraction. Okay. Wait. Callie, come here. Callie, can you please come here?
I don't want to go back down.
No, you're not. Come here, Callie.
I want to go.
Callie, I need to get you your supplies. Callie, I need to get you your supplies now. Here, let's get your supplies. Here's your supply checklist. This is what you know you need to get. Get your supplies and go take a seat with the whiteboard. Okay? Thank you, Callie.
You know what comic show is? I don't know what
Oh, thank you.
Can I do number 2?
Emily? Wait, Daniel, which one were you going to do?
This one.
You wanted to do number 2? Emily, can you do another one for me?
1.
1? Nadia, which one are you going to do? Number 4? Thank you. Callie.
I put conch shells in my spare time. Sometimes when I'm feeling real good, but...
And I need you to figure out if you take 5 and you divide it by 4 and you put a decimal point, what is the answer? That's what I need you to do. Redirect that way.
I was trying to...
Okay. Emily did number 1. Emily, metacognate. How did you do it? What'd you find out?
I found out how many times 60 went into 5, and then that was, oh, no, yeah. Which is
Daniel.
Wait.
Yeah, you got it.
And then 36 goes into 3 12 times, so.
Yes. Daniel, can I have you come sit up here for me today?
Wait now.
Thank you. So what Emily did is she wanted to figure out 5 times something is 60. So what she did was take 5 divided by 60, found out it was 12. Nadia, she did 12 times 3. 12 times 3 is what?
12 times 3 is 9.
Try again.
Oh, that's 9 times 3. I don't know.
So 12 times 3 is 36, and that is how she got her numerator. Now, wait, tell me that again.
I need my multiplication.
Would you like another one?
Yeah, I was trying to escape the evil layer of the math, and then
Okay.
they bullied me.
Just ignore the name.
The evil people.
Callie.
And then I almost got bullied, but I didn't do
Callie.
in real life.
Kelly, do I need to give you another card? I need you to be quiet.
Miss Thomas, I have PK.
I know. Okay, the least common multiple, Daniel, on your least common multiple, what you did was you found the factors, which is great. Least common multiple, we're breaking it down into the primes. This is the tree. Daniel, what times what is 10?
21.
2 and 5.
2 and 5, you're correct, Daniel. Daniel, what times what is 4?
2 and 2.
2 and 2. Daniel, can you tell me what do we do now? What's our next step? How do we figure out the least common multiple? Do you remember? 2 times 5 are prime numbers, and then we check over here. Do we have a 2? So what happens? Do we add this guy? No. What about this one? Do we have another 2 in our line already? So now we multiply. 2 times 5 is what?
2 times 5 is 10.
Perfect. Now we're going to multiply it by 2. What is 10 times 2?
10 times 2. 10 times 2
Is?
20.
It is 20.
20.
So Daniel, the least common multiple for 10 and 4 is what number?
20.
It is 20. That is absolutely correct. Okay. Now what we talked about yesterday, and yesterday's homework, was taking fractions into decimals and decimals into fractions. We started out with 5 4/5. What is our numerator, Callie? Which one's the numerator?
No.
The numerator is the 4. What is the denominator, Nadia?
5.
The denominator is 5. So you're going to put it into a fraction. Emily,
They're boring.
can 5 go into 4? No, so what do we do?
Or add 0.
You add a 0. What do we do with this little decimal point guy?
Bring it up.
Move it up. Move it on up. Now, can 5 go into 40? How many times? 8. The decimal point for this fraction is 0.8.
I knew it.
You did it.
Wait, what's that? Yeah.
You got it right. You had it correct. Okay, come back over here now. A little bit behind. Okay, thumbs up if you're feeling pretty confident of taking fractions and putting them into decimals. Thumbs to the side if you're still a little bit shaky. Thumbs to the down if you're like, Mrs. Chavez, I really am not understanding this concept.
I want to die because they bully me in my dreams.
Okay, I just need your hand. Thumbs up, thumbs down to the side, Kelly. Okay.
Very scary.
Okay. We're going to do a little bit more review on the fractions into the decimals. Get your whiteboards out. Are we ready? When you have, I want a black marker.
You know, like jam is made with
Yes,
No, you did.
it's made. Okay, when you have a decimal, give me a number. Give me a number, any number. Number 6. 0.6. I'm going to take this, Callie. I'm going to take this.
Decimal for bullying.
Callie.
Don't put one of those.
Callie, I'm handing you a place value chart. Can you turn around and look at the place value chart?
I have.
Okay.
10.
You are looking at the place value chart. Okay. So what is the place value of 6? What is it? 10. What we're going to be looking at, the objective of what I really want to get across to you, called comparing and ordering fractions.
Ordering?
Ordering, not calling Amazon. No, ordering as in a number line. So the objective that we're going to have is when we have a number line, where do we put fractions on these?
In between the whole number.
In between the whole numbers. But the question that I would have for you is if I had 9/10 and I had 3/4, where do we end up placing them on the number line? Because they go on there. They're definitely on there. They don't fit pretty, do they? They are not necessarily pretty because they are not a whole number. They are considered a fraction. So when we look at them, we want to put on the number line, but we also want to understand which one is bigger, which one is smaller, and what they might be equal to. When you have fractions, if the denominator is not the same, you cannot compare them. It's very, very, very difficult to compare them. So what we have to do is get the denominators the same. Okay? We're going to have 9/10, and we're going to turn this into a two-step process. Okay? Two-step process. The first step we need to do is to find the least common multiple. Step 1. This is my 1. Least common multiple. So we're finding the least common multiple for 10 and 4. Least common multiple you can check out into your math notebooks. You got it. Least common multiple is to do the tree. So I'm going to break it down into the tree so I can get my least common multiple. Daniel, what is the least common multiple for 10?
2.
2 and what?
5.
You've got it, Daniel. Good job. Emily, least common multiple for 4? 2 and 2. Perfect. So now when we find the least common multiple, what do we start with? 2 times 5. We check our other numbers. Do we already have a 2? Nadia, what do we do with this 2?
Bring it down, it's the 5.
So what is our least common multiple, Nadia? You already figured it out for us. 20. That is step 1 in finding the fraction. Yes, you've got it correct. You have your numerator correct and you have your denominators correct. Great job. Are you ready to try one by yourself, or would you like to pair with Nadia? You guys want to do it together? Nadia, can you sit next to Emily? Daniel, I'm going to keep working with you. Nadia and Emily. Here's, oh, I erased it. You had it right. Here's your next fraction. 3/4 and 9/16. 3/4 and 9/16. What's step 1?
Least common, yeah, that's it.
Okay, what's step 2? What's step 2 going to be?
Numerator. Divide with the bottom.
What's the bottom called?
Denominator.
Denominator. Okay, equivalent fraction to the denominator. Yes, you guys can work together. I want you to think together, talk together, and see if you can figure out the steps together. Okay? So Daniel, let's see, where were you? Where were you on this one? Oh, you had the 45. Okay, so let's put this back. 4 9ths and 8/15 is what we're working on, right? Okay, so what is our least common multiple? That's what the girls are doing. You and I are going to work through the rest of this one, okay?
I just wanted to do
So,
because I want to.
I'm not going to yell at you. Okay, so Daniel, you need the denominator to be 45, correct?
Mm-hmm.
In order, why does it need to be 45?
4 times 4.
Why does it need to be 45? You have to have the same denominators and fractions so we can compare them.
Cancel out, so
Okay?
2 times 2, 4, 2.
So 9 times something equals 45.
Okay, you're right.
What is it?
5.
What you do to the top, you must do to the bottom. What do you think? Perfect. What you do to the top, you must do to the bottom. Perfect. Perfect. Now, over here, 15 times something equals 45. What is that something?
4 goes into 16 4 times.
Our chart doesn't go that high. Let me get you a calculator.
16. And then you have to multiply 3 times 9 by 4. And then
I want you to divide 45 by 15.
30. Wait, no, you can't do that. So it would be like